In 2015, a couple of things became pretty clear to me. I was in a rut, and I really felt the only way forward for me was by acquiring my own private land to build on and hopefully to mine some gold on too, even if it was only just for fun. But the high cost of land with decent resources, both to use for building and for mining, made finding a truly great parcel almost impossible to afford. So I decided to reevaluate the cheapest parcels on the market in some truly rough places that no one else really wanted to develop, yet which I felt still probably had some potential, and to see if I could build something from nothing out of these. Since my last gold videos, I've acquired 40 acres with mineral rights in northern Nevada and another 80 acres in Arizona. The Nevada parcel is a pretty unique property that I felt was probably underappreciated by the seller, since it actually contains, after I went out there and prospected, 3 different unique gold deposit types: Carlin style, epithermal quartz veins, and placer gold, making, in my mind anyways, the mineral rights alone worth more than I paid for the land in total, and I look forward to proving that. My Arizona parcel was acquired from a tax deed investor who really had no idea there was any type of gold on his land. So after prospecting it, I pretty quickly put it under contract, and further that same day I had also caught wind of a couple infrastructure plans in the area, which I believe have a fair chance to increase the value of my investment depending on how they go. I don't think the gold here has a high chance of being economic, but I do think it'll make a great base of exploration for the desert southwest, and I think there's something just really satisfying about being able to mine gold from my front porch and use any type of equipment that I want. There are thousands of lots for sale for peanuts around here, but like with prospecting, I feel the secret is really in doing the research and finding the one or two that will actually pay off. It really seems like today that most in my generation and younger have just gone from bust to bust, never really being able to recover or save, while the cost of land and real estate really just skyrockets endlessly. This video, and maybe series, is really about building something from what we have available to us, even if it's not what we would choose to buy. So the first thing that I had to do was build a fence and a gate. At first I let people pass through, but it just led to problems, mostly with them disrespecting the land and myself, and I pretty quickly lost patience with all of that. So with the fence completed, next I needed to get some kind of storage and shelter. Initially, I had planned to build a pole barn type structure, but I ended up just buying a 40-foot shipping container. The caliche prevents sinking a pole much deeper than about 10 or 12 inches, pretty much anywhere on the property. So a Connex was really the quickest and easiest way to get what I needed. The caliche is so shallow, in fact, I wasn't actually able to level the pad entirely or even set concrete forms. So having never done this before, I decided the easiest way would just to be have the Connex dropped off and then figure out from there how to level and set it once it was already on my land, just by using a bottle jack.
Bring it more back here. I can pull up it.
I don't need really high precision on this project, but just in case I want to build onto the Connex, I'm using a laser to get it fairly level, starting by measuring from the immovable corner on bedrock and then to each of the other 3 sides. The container will later settle, so it just needs to be ballparked for now.
Okay, so here's our levels that we just took. This is the reference line right here, and I'm starting at 1 foot because my tape measure lost its loop on the end. So the first horizontal measurement we took is about exactly 1 inch out of level right there. And then the back side horizontal is about 3/4 of an inch, close enough. And then the long way is about 4 3/4 out of level. So let's go ahead and let this down and hope that we can get the bottle jack out. Oh, that actually didn't shift too much. Hey, that came out pretty easy. I'm surprised. Okay, good. All right, let's just throw the level down and get a rough idea of where we're at. Again, we're not building a home, so we only need to be in the ballpark, and that's pretty good, actually. That's perfectly fine for a house foundation. Yeah, we're right in there. Good deal. Okay, so the final check, if the sun will let you see it, that laser is set back up right there, right where we had it to begin with. And where did we end up? We're here's our old reference line. See reference? So we're about a 1/2 inch out of level, which that's a 1/2 inch over 40 feet. So 40 feet is 480 inches. Let's see, trying to think of my trig here. So opposite over adjacent, so we got 1/2 inch. So we got 1/2 inch over 480 inches. And then if we take the inverse tangent to that, we have 1/2 of 1/10 of 1 degree. So about 1/20th, or I don't know, 1/17th of a degree or something like that. I can live with that. Okay, well, we got this done, so now we can find something else to do. We can go gold mining.
There's like no trash at all back here, and I'm sitting right on bedrock. This is usually a target I would pass by, but so I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on film. And that is a absolute screamer sitting right on bedrock. I'll probably just go in there with my pinpointer. Okay, it's right in there, whatever it is. It was going off right in here. See this crack here? Oh yeah. It's in the, oh, I do see it. I see it in there. Nice, nice, nice. Probably a grammer at least. Can you see it in there? I hope this GoPro focuses that close. There it is, right there. Right there. Nice gold nugget, nice and chunky. Look at that. There it is. Beauty. Nice chunky, probably 1 grammer, maybe 2 grams. No, that's just, it's really flat. That's probably just the 1 grammer. Still a really nice piece of gold though. I love it when they come right out of the cracks there. That's so fun. All right, next, let's see if we can get one more out of here. This gotta just be a little tiny nugget or something sitting right on top of this rock. That is what it was. Oh, I see it. Sure enough, a little piece of gold. And it's just in that little tiny crevice. And it's a rock, but it's cemented in there, part of the caliche. So I was just digging right there in bedrock. And then right here, I thought there was a little piece of surface foil or something, but got another little bitty one. I'll dig these things all night long.